Hello everybody, welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and today we're making Stygian Hell Energy, assuming I do this properly. I can't even make that up. I don't really know what I need. I feel like tentacle expulsion is important because I feel like haunted energy cells are probably going to make tendrils. I don't have any proof of this. By God, I bet it's going to happen. Okie dokie, so... Oh my God, ended game? Indian game? What you talking about, Indian game? So I saw someone... I glanced at Viking's stream, and he had his cube cam up here, which I guess kind of works. You discovered advanced asteroid mining. Ah, I see. Okay, so the cube's making shit. That's good. So really we just need the cube to come down here, and then we need to make our ectoplasm. That's where we were at, isn't it? Yes. So we get the bottled anguish. Oh, we're gonna have to break the cube in half. That's not accurate. That's not accurate at all. We haven't been playing C-Block in quite a while. Probably should... You know what? I don't like that up there either. You know what? We just don't need to look at the cube. Do not acknowledge the cube. If you acknowledge the cube, you must adore the cube. If you adore the cube, you cannot get any work done. Obviously. Okay, so what do I actually want to do? I need some of these fancy schmancy things that rip a cube in half. All hail to the cube. Damn right. Okay, fancy schmancy things that rip the cube in half. Oh, not even in half, it's like more pieces than that. Okay, that's good. We need some more fabricators actually while we're here. Quarry bays are fine for. Synthesizers might be good. And I was thinking about how many red belts I will need to like turn the belt down here and around. And I wasn't really thinking about it so much as just testing it. And it was like 5,000 belts. So, guess who's about to pick up 5,000 belts? Not me, but I want to. I'm just going to request that to make all the belts it can. It's going to be 2,000 belts at a time. That's okay. We have the matter for it. I don't know if we have the engines for it, but that's okay. That'll be sorted later. Alright, so now we must rip the cube in half, assuming we wish to make ectoplasm, which currently we do. Funnily enough, I think we actually want to do these around the other way. This is not really going to work though. Oh, can we get rid of this potato mash? I don't really want it. There we go. You don't need to carry mashed potatoes in your pocket. Some people call me strange for saying such weird, profound things. But, you know, such is life. Okay, what do I do with bottled joy? Bottled euphoria, sorry. I can use it to wake up the cube easily. Okay. I can use it to make steam. Alright. I can use it to make cerebral substrate. Later on I can convert it back to consciousness. That might be required. Okay. Sorry. First things first, must sneeze. I feel like I don't need this stuff as much as I need the others. But we're not going to worry too much about what's going on here. Know that we can worry about it should we need to later. So, the first question we have to ask is, well, first we build one of these dimensional folding engines. Terrifying machine. And we're going to build another one. Okay? And that's to make the phantom cubes and then turn it back into a non-phantom cube. I am so sorry. As There's a thing about men, as they get older, their sneezes become more terrifying. And I am no exception. Okay. Do I want to have like a power thing? Okay. So, we probably actually want to have this outwards a little bit. No, that's actually fine. It's fine where it is. Because this is the thing that can probably be moved. And then we're going to go like that. Quite frankly, if it doesn't need to be there, it doesn't need to be there. Okay. Wait, no, that doesn't need to be there either. Okay, ectoplasm. Let's get onto it. So it's phantom ultra dense constituent, which we have. Ghost crystals, which we have over here. I think I should put them in the mausoleums. You know what, we can make loaders now, can't we? They require 700 kilowatts for each one. Okay. Not yet. We will come back to that though. Cool. And then we will connect these together. Do I want to do any research? I'm just going to do generic research for the moment, just to give me something to do for the while. Okay, enable disable ghost crystals. I know I'll need ghost crystals later, so I'm just going to limit it now. Less than... fudge, I don't know. 5,000? Wait, 5,000's a lot. 2,000 then. These trains only carry 2,000 each. Alright, let's get these trees out of the way. I got shit to do. And then to make ectoplasm, we need synthesizers. Hell yeah. Now, because we've got lots of cubes, I assume we can probably do this a little bit faster and have a few synthesizers going at once. That works for me. Well, not quite. Is there room for like one more if I was a bit smarter about this? Answer, probably yes. The answer is indubitably yes. Wonderful. So that puts those out there, that puts those in there. Great. We need to... How long does it take to make ectoplasm? 1 second. But it's only one ghost crystal per thing, so... Not bad. We must use the soul burn method to do things properly. Because soul burn likes it when you do things properly. Even though I disappoint him so regularly. Okay. Now, I can probably... Not required here because the build is large enough. You're right, the soul burn method is not required here. Soulburn does not like it. It has not been done properly. We have upset Soulburn. You fools. We have done the opposite. We have become the very menace we strove not to become. And look, we can save all the space. Very good. Is there any downside? I mean, the only downside is the long-handled inserters aren't as fast as the fast inserters. So I'd probably rather do it that way. Not a huge problem, but I'd still prefer not to. Okay. Then what we're going to do is get the ectoplasm out through here. Fast inserters don't eat. What? They do eat. It's not pass through? Oh hell, it's not pass through. Okay. You're quite right, it's not pass through. Okay, we're doing 3 for now then. I don't know why I thought it looked like it was passed through. Guess I was wrong. That's alright, what I can do is have an... Oh, okay, I see how I'm going to do this. They fast? Fast inserters don't eat, they fast. Oh, I see. They fast, I see. Get it. Unignored. No, pun wasn't ignored, pun wasn't understood. I was like, yeah, they fast. Vroom vroom, so fast. The pun was, as usual, smarter than I am. Okay, that's fine. Now I just kind of want to do another one of these because I just feel like it's not going to be enough. I feel like I need more ectoplasm than this. Which is a common complaint in this world. What did I draw yesterday? I see Discord is ratting me out again. What did I draw? Well, have a look at YouTube. I didn't actually draw anything, to be honest. You rat bastard, Cliff. I didn't draw anything. I was making a thumbnail for a YouTube video. The YouTube exclusive. Yeah, I wasn't really drawing anything. At first I was wondering if I should like draw like a little helmet over the cat, and then I decided I would against that. As it was already late. Also, I'm not sure if that's a really a good thing to do to an artist's work, you know, make alterations to them. I thought that was a little bit shitty to do, so maybe I won't do that. Maybe if I needed the cat to wear a helmet, I should actually commission it and don't be lazy. I need to commission the cat wearing a few things, actually. You usually use PhotoP? Well, I don't have PhotoP, so I used what I had. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. I was busy, and out. Great. Clone of Photoshop. Okay. There we go. So. Yeah, it works for me. That's really the number one characteristic of why I would use it over something else. Does it work for me? Yes. Go for it. If work for me, then use. If not work for me, don't use. Okay, I don't... Do I care about joy and despair? Vague... Oh. Yes, I do. They... are going to be a problem that I had not considered because I spent so much time thinking about the cube. Okay, and it's going to put out flasks. Ugh. Alright, so... Space Age once and for all. Okay, here's the plan. Flasks can leave that way. There we go. That'll solve the problem. Once and for all. Not for all, that's a valid point, yeah. Once. Once and for once. And it's great that we've got the way to get the flasks out. We haven't actually got the way to get the flasks in yet. Actually, one thing I need to do real quick is just a simple one of these. And then... where do the flasks come from? Over there, okay. More Noita, move on to other games. Oh, you got plans for other games, do you? What's your plan next? Some insidious plan, I hope. Now, is it always going to spit out the flask? 50% of the time it will spit out a flask. Other times it will not. Understood. You want a set of smaller games? You mean UFO 50? I'm just saying, if you're looking for a set of smaller games, UFO 50 is a set, literally a set of smaller games. There it is. Greater than, I don't know, 500? Actually, wait, no. No greater than 100. Then we need to have these flasks. You're beating 10 to 15 hours max. That's fair enough. That's a good goal for things. And one more. I don't know if I particularly like this setup, but whatever. That's what we're doing. I feel like every one of these needs a decision combinator. It's going to be difficult with only having one. It's quite difficult only having one decided combinator. That's fine. Okay, so we want to look into this, and we want to say, do we have bottle? Okay, try again. Do we have sorry, I was surprised and I just made something weird sounds. Bottled anguish. Do we have greater than 3 of them in there? Then, when we're all happy, we go check. This isn't going to be enough to do a check mark yet, of course, but... Okay, next. Oh. Nope. Nope. There we go. Greater than 3. And then we need to get the other stuff in. That's okay, we can sort that out in a moment. Now we'll just prep this. Oh, that's fine. So that goes there. And that goes... Sorry, what did I think was happening there? That's the same box twice. Okay, near water is dangerous for me. That's still true. That reminds me, I was telling my niece that I can't swim, and she's just like, what? Like, she was so disappointed in me. It was very funny. It was just like a spat out, what? I live on an island. Yeah, so it's a reasonably big island. Not a tiny island. You seriously can't swim? Yeah. Why would I tell you I can't swim when I can? Why would I be that sort of liar? Why would I lie about that? Okay, let's go get the decisions and the... Get a mighty tank. I don't think we need a Sherman tank on this one. You think I think I'm so funny I just make stuff up because I'm trying to be different? I mean, I suppose I could see that logic. I acknowledge that I'm different. I don't need to be like, haha guys, I can't swim, lol. Not a bit. I can't keep a bit going for that long. Does Panda swim? No. But she's not from a small island, so you know. She's got an excuse. Like, she ain't from around here. Do I bicycle? No. I can't swim, can't ride a bike. Yeah, that's correct. You make something of it? You want to fight? You want to fight? You want to fight? I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. You're disappointed in me. Snake? What? Why am I a snake? Rude. Thief, okay. That's fair then. That is somewhat more accurate. The voice redeemed from Snick's channel. Well, I'm not Snick, so it doesn't work here. Okay. Poultry disappointment does nothing to me. Unless you're disappointed in poultry, in which case that's sort of a you problem. Are you disappointed in poultry? Chicken disappointed. No, we have a disappointed chicken. Yeah, it was inevitable. Chickens are often disappointed. Bovine disappointment, damn. I think we're missing one. No, it's fine. And like that. Nope. Like that, yes. Okay. What's Cube up to? I don't know. How come you never learned swimming or riding a bike? Swimming, I was not, like, I wasn't really interested in it, so I didn't learn it. It's not like people didn't try, didn't try to teach me. Sorry, I just slammed my finger against my desk there. So I know why, I've got my socks on. It's making my brain hurt. There we go. Socks are off. Oh, that's better. It's not like school didn't try to teach me how to swim multiple times. I just didn't want to learn it, so I didn't. And riding a bike, I mean, No one told me I had to ride a bike. I had to ride a bike, so I didn't. Didn't care for it. Why would I want to ride a bike? Where would I go? You know? Away from the video games? I don't think so. That sounds stupid. Places? I didn't want to go places. Hell, I barely want to go places now. Do the shops? Bro, what was I going to do with the shops? Buy an ice cream that I didn't have the money for? Didn't have the money for it. Buy video games. Bro, my dad would take me to buy video games. We went to, like, look at video games, like, every weekend. I didn't need to go to the shops for that. Like, and magic cards. I didn't have the money for magic cards generally anyway, so it was fine. And my ace. Your axe? As the places go, you can tell overrated. Yeah, you know what? I feel that. I'm exactly feeling that. So why am I here? I need deciders. Man, if only I had one of those in my life. Think of the decisions I could make. Actually, I don't know where they are. They're down there. Okay, cool. Let's build like an extra stack of those. They seem good to have. It's 2 movement skills I'm missing. Yeah, sure. Trust me, I'm missing more movement skills than that. You ever seen me dance? Oh, you better believe I can't dance. What if there's a tsunami? Bro, I'm just gonna drown. Problem solved. What if I fall from a boat? I have a life jacket. Congratulations, we've solved those 2 answers. What if there's a zombie uprising and I don't have a gun? I become a zombie. You know. But you could have a gun. Yeah, but I could also just become a zombie. Oh, these should be and. Are we done? By gum, I think we're done. No, we're not. You're disappointed in me. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. No, these need to be red wires. Red wire. And these red wires can actually connect to each other. Is there a different color of wire? Yeah, I do. I just noticed ectoplasm has a screaming face. I don't like it. I don't like it. Anyway, let's make ectoplasm. Wait, how do we have no unstable gas? Oh. We have no condition for unstable gas. And unstable gas is greater than 150. Well, good question. It shouldn't be 150, it'd be 300, 450, 600, 750, 900. Just say 1,000. I shifted it. Okay, we still have a problem of how do we get it back out again. P.S. You can write formulas. Oh wait, so I could go 300 times 6? Well, there you go. That's pretty cool. We'll take a bit extra. Never hurts to have a little bit extra. Okie dokie. Where are we at? I don't know, we'll just keep going, I suppose. T? Okay, ectoplasm. It's gotta leave. I'm gonna put the ectoplasm in the, not mausoleum, in the Sherman tank. I just don't want to have backflow. I know it doesn't actually work like that, so there's no reason to worry about it. Okay, I think... No, we still need a way out. So... if... we're gonna go red again here. No, we're not. That's one of these. Okie dokie. If it is less than 1.8, that's bad. These are ores. And ectoplasm is less than... How much do you store? How much do you store? 200,000. Is less than 190k. Right, that has been connected. The Windows updated and decided to reinstall all motherboard bloatware. That's nice of it. The bloatware comes on the motherboard? I didn't know that. So if it's less than 5k, can we yoink this from over here? What if I could reach though? You ever think about that? What if I could reach? Why I cannot reach? How do we get it so Y can read? I do not particularly want to connect those because that would be bad. Well, I want this to connect to this without connecting anything else. I suppose if I connected it through... Oh, I see how I do it. Yeah, I still can connect it very similarly. But then I just don't connect it up that way. Yeah, that works. Cool. I'm a genius. Okay. Or that is less than, say... 50. Less than 0. Or push 20. How much does anguish, bottled anguish stack to? Sorry, I'm just hitting every key at once here, and I'm surprised that it's not working. Bottled anguish stacks to 50. Okay, so right. I don't really have a way for this to do what I need to do. Well, I suppose if I connect... No, because if I connect that to there, then it connects to that. And then it adds those. I don't really want that. Can I have another wire color, please? Can I... I've got R and G. Can I have B? I would love B. Every now and then it's just something I would like to have. Or do we just sort of connect them over this way and just hope that it kind of makes sense in the end? That might be what we're doing. Okay. Anguish. Greater than 100. And we're just going to hope that it figures out that that's okay. Now. How does that do its shit? I guess we connect them. No, as soon as we connect them, they're giving them extra sources. We can't do that. Unless, of course, we run this a different way. And rather than doing it the way that we were doing it, we do it this way. We have a decider that connects everything up, goes from here, goes anguish, greater than -1. It is, surprising. And that'll give us anguish. So that'll tell us how much bottled anguish we have. That all of a sudden we can start using. And likewise, we can do the same thing over here. There we go. But now we know how much bottled anguish we have without breaking everything, because we don't know anguish, we know A. So that's going to be A. And I think at this point we're ready for prime time. That took forever. So that should make my bottled joy, bottled anguish, and ectoplasm. We don't really have a plan for bottled joy yet, but I'm sure that will come. And cube is currently... oh, it's about to come over this way anyway. Playing some Gelatinous Tar at the moment. Gelatinous Tar, my favourite Star Wars character. Now, we have another problem I've just realised. Which is the fact that we... oh! Can we use up some joy by cheering up the cube? Yeah, we should use up some joy that way. Because the cube will get sad. Chemical plant, please. So there's a way of recharging the cube that way. Takes a second and significantly less power. So we will take the cube and output only that. Filters. And then the other cube can go that way. And then the happy joy go that way. Brilliant. So, how do we get joy in here? That's joy right there, isn't it? So we go like... now we... oh god. Yeah, there's no other way to get joy anywhere, really. Quite honestly. And then the useless flasks. Nurse Joy. Dude, don't even get me started on Nurse Joy. Jenny, oh Jenny, joy, oh joy, I'm a one... no. Oh, there's something... one more man, 2 perfect girls for me, something like that. Okay, here's the joy, holy shit. Now, the problem we're going to immediately run into is how much of this are we wanting? Wait a bit. Okay. So we are going to end up with too much joy. The temperature of joy is 25. I feel like despair should be... joy and despair should be hotter than they're currently saying they are. Why did we stop? We ran out of cerebral substrate. Interesting. Doesn't this make cerebral... no, it doesn't. Yeah, the ghost cubes are back. And we have not connected anything. Hang on, we got so many problems here. Okay, first off, why do we have no A? The condition is that A is in the input. A is not in the input. I want a mathematical combinator. That's what I need. Got the wrong sort of combinators. Arithmetic combinator. Okay, that's easy to fix. I need both. Why do I need both? I think I only need one. The whole point of that is I want to convert the signal from flasks to A. That should only be the one. Oh, that's just a way to make sure that it's always doing it. That was really just a workaround. I just want to translate it. I don't need deciders. Just make it more. Oh, I can't see anything. My son's in the way. I've got a little calendar of my son. We made calendars for my parents for Christmas. And then Panda and I were both like, well, we want the calendar too. So we made like 5 calendars. No, it's all burn. You really think I think that far ahead? Absolutely not, good sir. Also, I find it interesting that it's still grabbed. Oh, because you see the fuel. You just don't know what fuel is. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Workarounds is what I do best. Anguish. Output A. Plus 0. I'm the best at workarounds. There we go. So now we should be getting lots of A. Okay, so it's really cool that we got the unstable gas ready to go, but then we never actually connected it, which is very funny. I mean, I think it's very funny. Okay, we are making ectoplasm. And we're making more ectoplasm. Okay. Now, we ran into a new problem there that I'd never experienced before, which is running out of cerebral substrate. So we're going to fix that in a new way. So that had the capacity for 100, 200. In other words, not nearly enough. What we will do, we're going to put 2 Sherman tanks down. Okay. We're going to put a tank here, because I don't want backflow. Now, that signal should not go backwards. I believe that is a one-way signal. That is correct. That is a one-way signal. How's the cube going? The cube's going well. We are progressing. Slowly, but we are progressing. The cube is currently 64 cubes, but that's okay. We ripped it in half to make ghosts. This is a normal thing that happens. I think we need to take some of the cubes out there. That shouldn't have really happened in the first place, do you think? Wait. Oh yeah, flasks happen in there sometimes, that's true. That's fine. So first we stress the cube out with ghosts, and then we make it happy with euphoria. That's fair. That is the natural order of all things. So, now that we've made this shit, we need to now make Stygian power cells, I believe it's called. No, haunted energy cells, which is sophisticated matter, batteries, and ectoplasm. Wonderful. Can I make cliff explosives? Is that a thing? Maybe I should be looking at cliff explosives, quite frankly. It's going to be annoying, but I can make it. Okay, so I think I'm going to make my Stygian power, my haunted power cells down there. Do we have batteries in the line? We do. So we need batteries, these things, and ghost shit. I think. Double check that. Yes. Okay. We don't need these just yet. We've always got room to build those should we desire them later. But now I would like to take my battery units down here, split them off, take these things, the advanced matter, wonderful! Wunderbar, as some French people might say. If they were speaking German. But you know, it does happen. Sometimes French people need to speak German. Specifically when they're speaking to someone who does not speak French. Makes sense in my head. Okay, how often do you make a haunted energy cell? Every 4 seconds. That's not terrible. And then you output a haunted energy cell, which sounds probably as rad as it actually is. Then we need to make the Stygian power things. Well, let's do it down by 1. And then we can also output the power cells next to it. Okay. Not what I wanted to do, but thank you for trying. Oh. Okay. So with that, we will hopefully generate some massive amounts of power. Now this is also required for the next level of technology as well, by the way, so that's cool. Okay, haunted energy cells be a-comin'. Oh, alright, here we go. So, how do we make Stygian energy bullshit? Have I researched that? Stygian energy labs. Okay, I need to build these now. Most of those things are fairly easy to come by, except for, of course, the spectralite, which I believe is made out of ghost crystals. It is. I think for now I'm just going to half-ass it and just... We also need to make power turbines. I can make those. Sophisticated matter, advanced engine pipes. Okay. We will make those... Yeah. Actually. Yes, the Stygian Energy Lab is almost... No, it's just that, really. Why ever whole-ass a thing when you can half-ass it now and half-ass it again later, and then half-ass it again third time? Remember, you never stop assing things when you half-ass something. Which, in my line of work, means you're kept in a job. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Some would say this is unorthodox. Never go full ass. Heard that. So good, Zoe. So good to go full ass. Also, hi. How are we going with the ghost crystals? We're going fine. Okay. So we're going to do something a little unorthodox. By a little unorthodox, I mean it's not really that unusual. We're going to make the labs here. They need n-dimensional widgets and glass. Let's start with that, shall we? Okay, in-dimensional widgets, glass. Really, we need glass and those two are right next to each other. Glass go with everything? Glass can go with sophisticated matter. Fine. That really shouldn't have gone like that. But properly. Oh, I hate doing things properly though. I have Wiggle Song stuck in my head and it's so annoying. I don't know the lyrics, but I've got the song of the dancing water police stuck in my head. And it annoys me, but at the same time it's so catchy. They dance, they rap. I don't think they actually do anything other than dancing and rapping though. Oh, wait, hell, that's the wrong stuff. It's supposed to be basic matter. What's the basic matter? Nothing. What's the basic matter with you? What did I think it was? Wires, I guess. Okay. That. Good. So that gets us 2 of our ingredients. We do also need to get spectrolite, which we can bring it through another method. Okay, the next thing we need is these 2 jibber jabbers. So if we that over here, then if we say do that, and it works. Then we need ghost spectrolite. Let me guess, we got to use something very special to make spectrolite, because why not? We got to use an electric furnace. Make electric furnaces? We probably do. In fact, I know we do. But I'm just going to build one in my inventory because I got the stuff. That makes spectrolite 8 seconds. Yeah, we're not making these things in a hurry, are we? Oh well. I mean, unless we do this. Which is a little wasteful. But you know what? Wasteful is my middle name. That's why they just call me Little Wasteful. Ah, he's just a little wasteful. So, in-dimensional widgets, glass, sophisticated matter unit, spectrolite. I think that's everything. Let's power it up and see what happens, eh? Bit first spectrolite, nice. We've researched spectral electronics. I guess it's time to learn synthetic premonition cards. Let's do this. This will make me happy, I'm sure. Oh, it's not going to make me happy at all. I know it won't. Anyway, while we're building those, we're also going to start building the turbines, which are similar in some ways. Hey, Waffles. Okay, and we need advanced engine units. We don't have many of those. Whatever, we'll... Let's just build 2 of those and, like... You know what? You can never have too many of these. How's Gabe? Good question. Gabe, what are you up to? Gabe's dreaming at the moment. Gabe's having a snooze. I didn't realize Gabe managed to make it out of the hell pit. That's good news. Good job, Gabe. Okay. Oh shit, this thing's big. So how does it work? I knew it. I knew it was going to make tendrils. I called it. It makes void wind. I see. I knew it was going to make tendrils. There was no way in hell it was ever not going to make tendrils. So that makes 16. Heavy turbine does 6. Okay. So where am I putting this power units? You know what? I feel like we take the power units up and through this way. Or rephrase that. We take them 2 directions. Prioritizing that way. Why? Because I feel like we actually need them for other things too. Police. We've got this huge bit over here that we're just not going to use, so I think we should use that for power. Like, look at this huge bit we have. Gabe is making some stuff right now. Oh yeah, Gabe's probably come back here to make more ghost shit. That's okay. How often do we need ghost crystals, actually? Ghost crystals are needed to make spectrolite, quantum decoder. The spectrolite is... ghost crystals are required for a few things. Okay, good to know. Spectrolite is also needed for a few things. So maybe we make some spectrolite and just chuck it in there? We might have a tendril train at this rate. Okay. Well, each one of those will make 36. megajoule. Well, each one of those makes 16, so we have 32, 48 megajoules of power, which I think is not far from what I make at the moment. And we'll just do 3 of these. Actually, that's silly. Why would we not just do it like this? Now, am I correct in my assumption of how this works? First off, we should get around to making substations at some point. Hey chat, can you swim and or ride the bicycle? Do you want to do a poll? We can just do a poll, mate. Both. I mean, most people can. No, he's mocking me, or just being confused. Mocking might be a too strong a word. Because I cannot. Oh, he's mocking me. Okay, I thought he was just making light fun, but no, he's actually actively mocking me. Okay. Look at this guy, he can't do either. Ha ha ha, let's all point fun at the guy who's unable to be cool. Oh, 1d4 vicious mockery damage. I didn't know Solburn was a bard. Let's mock the guy who can't survive a flood. Okay, now I feel like he's actually attacking me. That's alright. I actually don't. Just don't want me to die. I appreciate that. My plan is don't get flooded. Been a pretty good plan so far. Hey, Lord Platypus. Last time it flooded, I was fine. I was totally fine last flood. Alright, that makes power. Now the question I've got is when the void winds are maxed out, do we still use this? Oh, it's like I can do a third of a triathlon. Hey, I was about to say that, Sullivan. You think I can do the running part? Okay, we've unlocked not that much actually. We've unlocked a few things. Insert a bonus, nice. Energy bulk frame. Is it just a big battery? Just a big battery, awesome. Efficiency modules, we haven't made any modules yet. Logistics system. Shame, I don't plan to use it. Spidertron, cool. Phantom sentience extraction. Oh, it's just a new way to make cerebral substrate. Okay, cool. Personal robot 2, really need to build that anyway. Mystery furnace. If you sacrifice an item to the spirits, you'll get something in return. I haven't even used the loaders yet. And quantum analysis. Okay. Quantum analyze. Build a pair of loaders. I mean, now that I've got the power for it, I probably will. Does it stop? That's what I want to see. When it stops consuming power. Lovely. Lovely dovely, as they say. Who says that? Brits, mostly. Specifically when talking about doves. Okay. How do we get rid of these tendrils? What do we do with tendrils? We make... My understanding is we turn tendrils into less tendrils. That's actually my plan. Fewer tendrils. I need... That's way more than 10 drills. It's true. I can't even pretend you're making that up. This is way more than 10 drills. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go get the mausoleums. But I feel like... No, that is the mausoleum. The mausoleum the big one? It's a smaller one. Solemn receptacles. Okay. How am I enjoying the mod so far? I'm enjoying it. It's simple enough. It's not causing me any real amounts of stress, which I appreciate. You know what? Here's the perfect place for loaders. We need spectralite though, which we don't have. Is there an Asian erotic art production research? Why does it need to be erotic? Why are you making this sexual? By the way, for those who didn't... Speaking of things being sexual, tendrils, not tentacles. By the way, Waffles, I'm not having a go at you. I would have made the same joke if I'd thought about it. Speaking of things I really should have been talking about a while ago, I have uploaded the first episode of Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms on YouTube. This was a YouTube exclusive, so if you want to watch that, you need to go to YouTube for that. I'll talk about it later, but I'm going to aim to get a couple of those up a week. They're only half-hour long. They're not long episodes. Thanks, Sober. That's really appreciated. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt. So if you want to watch that, go there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Absolutely. Hit the bell and... I don't know. Punch a Nazi. That's typically not what they tell you to do, but hey. You do what you... Wait, did I not actually increase quality? My heart goes out to you. To you all. To you all. That's what he did, right? He went to you. He was like, my heart goes out to you all. That's what he did. Because that's what I'm hearing he did. That's what I like to hear. I mean, don't actually... It's hard to say. I'm saying don't actually hit people because, you know, I don't want people to get arrested for it. But at the same time, I do want Nazis getting arrested for being Nazis. So it's tricky, you know? It shouldn't be. Because no one in the world should ever protect them. Anyway, we've gotten very political for literally no reason. The thing is to find he was a Nazi. Eh. Fascists. I don't really care. It didn't used to be political. Okay, I would like to make some loaders. So I can get my... No, you know what? We don't need to say the phrase fat load. We just simply don't need to say that. Yeah, I mean, when people were doing lockdowns to save people's lives, say our previous Prime Minister, she was being labelled as a Nazi, and it's like, How is trying to save people's lives being a Nazi? I do not understand. It's sort of just a really easy way of just insulting anyone that has policies that you disagree with. Anyway, I'm going to try and get away from this topic now. Not for any particular reason, but... people that lean that way were anti-lockdown masks. Yeah, they were. And then they voted for someone who starts trying to take away people's rights. I don't know who's the bad guy here. That was a while ago now. Is this you trying to stop yourself? Historically, that's what you tried to do, Zoe. Yeah, anyway, let's move on. The point that I was actually making before I got into a weird rant was... yeah, I know you told me this. The point that I was actually making is that we have Darkest Dungeon to watch. And isn't that grand? Wouldn't we all like to watch some Darkest Dungeon? So, you know, check that out. And if you're not interested in Darkest Dungeon, that's okay. You don't need to be. You don't have to be. It's just, if you want to watch it, it's there for you. If you don't want to watch it, that's okay too. Okay. Problem is I need the cube there. No, that thought has been established. I'm going to take the cube from there, take it around. I got a plan for that. Not a problem if you've planned for it. And yeah, just I feel like there's like a skeptical soul burn. But did he actually plan for it? I did. Did I plan for it well? Yeah, that's... I would say it's up for debate, but it's, you know, not much of a debate if everyone just agrees with it. Or disagrees with it. Hats with skulls on them. I mean, It's quite tidy spaghetti. I mean, spaghetti can be tidy. Okay, there it goes. The tendrils are being expulsed. Like... yeah. We're gonna drop it. We're dropping it. Okay, so we need 20,000 tendrils. Now tendrils stack in hundreds. Right? We agree on that. And so 120 times 100 is 12,000. Oh hell, we need another one of these things. Ah. Okay, that's fine. So, now... we're going to ask a question. We're going to use this to ask the question. The question is a simple one. Going back into the Darkest Dungeons, has anyone had a chance to play Kingdoms yet? I've only played it for like the first day of it, so I haven't really gone into it too much, and a lot of it was me going, fuck, it's Darkest Dungeon again. But, people enjoying Kingdoms? I think it looks neat. Never gone to Darkest Dungeon 2? That's fair. I think Darkest Dungeon 2, Kingdoms makes it a little more Darkest Dungeon 1-esque. It feels a little bit more like what I wanted from Darkest Dungeon 2 at a glance. Because I missed a lot of the Kingdom stuff. And I think having this, not Kingdom, but like the village, I think having this sort of brings that back a little bit. Sorry, a while ago someone asked me, and I apologize I didn't mention it at the time, someone asked me what's the difference between a tentacle and a tendril. I think a tentacle, the idea of it is actually something that is controlled, is actually squibbly. Like, octopus have tentacles because they're controllable. Tendrils just sort of writhe around, I guess. I don't know if that's the technical term, or even correct. But that's my take on the prehensile, maybe. Also, I'm talking out my ass. I don't actually know what I'm talking about. You know, status quo, really. Tentacles are more of a limb where tendrils are structures. Thank you, Waffles. I appreciate that. Oh, we have to charge the cube in between. Okay. Red looked. I got the gist. Okay. Then we go like this. Then we go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Brilliant. Then on the other side, tentacles overtly grasp and restrict, tendrils subvert thing. What? Subversive. Okay, that should get rid of my tendrils pretty well. Do I need another one of these things? The answer is, may surprise you. Yeah, why not? Where's Gabe? Gabe is off making matter fluid. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna get some more Sherman tanks. Why do we get Sherman tanks? Because they're friggin' huge. No other reason. Okay. Now the good news is a lot of the joy has been going, like, we've been converting a lot of the joy to recharges, which is probably good. I do need to make more fast transport belts, or rather I need to carry them with. Explosive smelting, I don't really have a plan to use that right now, but let's at least research it. It was a plan to use that when I first saw it and I giggled uproariously at it, but now I don't think I'm going to do it. But, you know, let's have it in the back pocket ready to go. Once I think I've got power going, you're like, oh wait, power armor. Is there power armor that I wanted? Oh, I need to do both sides of it. Okay. We get exoskeletons. That's also requiring feed modules, which require deep core powder. Okay, so the deep core stuff is probably what I'm doing next. Although, why don't I just finish this research? I'm almost done with it. Right? I've almost finished synthetic premonition cards. Why don't I finish that and then go on to the next step? Probably a better idea, right? All I gotta do is make these spectral processes. Aren't that difficult to make in a, like, grand scheme of things. Okay, just a bit of top-ups. Yeah, I think I'm pretty topped up. Why would I have more Stygian energy labs? Yeah, because when I need to go make more ghost crystals, my power will absolutely shit the bed. And I don't need to think I need to explain to you what you want to have happen when your power shits the bed, which is you never want that to happen. But currently my fast loaders are using up 600 kilowatts of power and I'm barely using any of them. This is kind of the reason I didn't want to do too many of them. Void power, hell yeah. So all up, these create 120, but they... Okay, so we're a little bit heavy on the production compared... on the consumption rather than production. But would you believe that's kind of the idea? You believe this is intended to... This itself will produce 180. But here's where we're going to get silly. Are you ready for Silly Town? Raise your hands if you're ready for Silly Town. No one had the time to raise their hands. Too bad, we're going to Silly Town. Oh, never mind. So he was ready. So that's 240 megawatts of power. Now that's all very good. But most of it's going to be in a battery. Look at this silly cat. I know, that's what I was saying, but now I just feel like I'm being attacked. Attacked. Okay. This was the intention. We had, well, the intention was to have it all built up. I still plan that when the thing goes to Scary Production Town, it still shuts down power. It's not there for long enough for it to really be a problem. With more power, it should be less of a problem. However, this is where we bring in the big guns, also known as the mighty tanks. Nope. Bullshit. German tanks. How about we put one of those in a place where it actually can do something? So that gives us an extra 200,000 capacity for Void Wind. Do I have modules yet? I do not. One day. I've considered them. Is Void Wind the negative wind and therefore sucking the wind out of the turbines? Oh, so rather than the wind going through the turbines like that way and it spins, you turn the turbines around the other way and it's going oh, that's terrifying. Yes. Also, what is going on in there? You know what? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay, what is Cube up to? Cube is making... What is Cube up to? Oh, that's gelatinous tar. That's cool. Now, we've got to get around to making fuels at some point. I think it's the next step. Well, not next... Oh, yeah, deep core... Spectralite. Oh, wow, I can make efficiency modules. Whoop-de-flip-and-do. And I can make productivity. I can make productivity, so that's cool. That requires module casing, which is relatively easy to make. Okay. Cool. I don't really want to carry any more Stygian labs with me, so I'm going to put them back in there. I do want some more of these. But it looks like we don't make any advanced engines anymore. What happened? Oh. Oh no. Okay, we've just run out of metal at the moment. What is the cube doing? It's making healings? Yeah, we've been there before. Do we need more ectoplasm? I think we're fine for ectoplasm. Are we not? Oh, that was supposed to be and. Oh yeah, no, we've messed that up slightly. That's okay. Do we have ectoplasm in the... We do. Okay. Daisies. Okay. Fine, don't worry about it. One more spin should do it, I think. And then that should be all my cubes. Yep, there it goes. And we got one perfect cube again. Wonderful. Now, my understanding is this probably should not be requesting this anymore. Those should be ands. With that, or that, and so wait, okay, yeah, I see what we've done. We actually need to have another one of these conditions, basically the same. And okay, and it's gonna be like these things have to be true, or those things have to be true. Yes. Correct. Fantastic. Hopefully the cube's gonna go make some metal soon, but I have a funny feeling it didn't because it lacked something else. It lacked cerebral substrate. Right, that's the thing that's going to happen every time it comes here, because cerebral substrate all of a sudden becomes very hungry, makes all the joy. Right, that shouldn't happen again right now though. And we're not making any more turbines at this stage because we ran out of metal because we keep running out of cerebral substrate. That does make sense. Anyway, we now have lots of void wind. Now the downside, of course, with this scheme is that it's not like uranium where you can actually make a lot more power in a lot smaller block. You do actually have a slightly bigger problem with size. Well, plus, no, you never need to worry about water or heat. So, you know, that's fine. Look at milestones real quick. What do milestones look like? Milestones, that button. Okay, it's asking about nuclear reactors or antimatter reactors. Antimatter reactors I might care about later. Nuclear reactors probably less so. Less. We've done 3 different sciences. We're about to finish we'll start a 4th. Okay, well let's get on to it then. So my first plan of getting that done is we're going to have to smelt the ghost crystals. And remember the basic rule of school. If you smelt it, you dealt it. We're going to need electric furnaces. For smelting and delting. How are we going for these? That's fine. Electric furnaces aren't hard to build, so you don't know if that argument would hold up in court. Is the stream lawyer around? I think the stream lawyer would agree that if it rhymes, it's true. If they smelt it, they're the weed. If they smell the weed, they're the weed dealers. That's just how it works. If they don't like it, maybe they should stop smelling weed. Yeah, that sounds like it's on them. Both physically and mentally. Okay. Toast sandwiches. Thank you so much for the raid of 3. Welcome everyone. How's everyone doing? Let's do a shout out. Ba-chow. You're playing the old Factorio. Excellent. That's what I like to hear. That's the correct thing to play. What have you been up to with Factorio? And for those who do not know me, hello, I'm SeiferKatt. I'm also playing Factorio. Yes, I know. It's just as surprising to see, isn't it? My god, he's playing Factorio? If we make 5 of those... If we go 2, 3... That might be too much. Just unlocked the Spidertron for the first time. Nice! Enjoy the spidery boy. It's so good. Or girl. You know, it could be a spidery girl. I don't know. I don't care. 2 people playing the same game. Sounds sus. It is sus. Why we don't think it's real.
For goodness!
Thank you so much for the follow, too. No. 2 people can't actually play the same game at the same time. That's why whenever I go to play a game, I check Steam charts first, make sure no one's playing it, and only then do I play it. That's why I was playing Might and Magic 2 the other day, because no one was playing it, and I thought, sweet, now's my chance. I mean, that wasn't even on Steam charts, that was good old games, but still. The policy stands. Did I have the exact right number of furnaces for that? That's amazing. I'm proud of myself. A weird thing to be proud of myself for, but whatever. I'll take it. Oh, I hate that it goes over the blueprint sometimes. Yeah, no, the Spidertron's good fun. I haven't used a Spidertron in a while, actually. I don't think I've used a Spidertron since like the Great March East, where I decided to go reach the edge of the map. That sucked. If anyone says to you, hey, you should run a stream where you go to the extreme edge of the map, you tell them no. Absolutely not. I did reach it. Didn't do it with a train like I was gonna, but I did get there. Yeah, I think the trains were good until it took forever. And look, the goal was never necessarily build a train. The goal was do it, and I did it. So, yay me. It was kind of fun building a train. These days, if I was going to do it again, and I might do it again, I'm going to do it with that mod that has like unlimited quality. And I'm just going to zoom. The launcher rocket at the edge of the planet, that was a stretch goal. That happened later. The original goal wasn't to launch that rocket, but we did do it anyway. Okay. Just running out of things now. What's the old cube up to? I think the cube's up here. You know what? I'm pretty sure the cube is up here. Nice. Go, Gabe. Proud of you, Gabe. Get some shit done. What am I actually looking for while I'm here? Inserters. Inserters. So we have the science done. So for the next level of science, we need 3 things, of which we have 2 of them. We need the spectral processor, we don't have. We need the haunted energy cell, got it, and bottled anguish, we have that. That will make the synthetic premonition cards. It'll also make more residual tentacles. Tendrils, sorry. There's not much I can do about that. There's just going to be more tendrils. At some point I will need to figure out a solution for those tendrils. Just a city cube, born and raised in Star Trek. Wait, is that the only part of the song that changed? Just the city cube? I was like, I started singing it because I thought we were going to go somewhere, but we weren't going anywhere. I was tricked. Where's the energy song? So you did. I'm sorry. Sorry to say, you absolutely did. I got excited thinking there was going to be a really good, like, rhyme here. Not rhyme, but, like, something. That's alright. Don't worry about it. You don't appreciate having a glee done on you? What? What? Why do you appreciate Glee? I'll be honest, I never watched Glee. Panda was telling me about it the other day, just how many, like, what happened to actors after Glee, and I was like, holy shit, what was that show? I don't plan to use logistics, but I'm just avoiding bots this run, because I want to. Spin the cup clap clap song. Excuse me? Spin the cup clap clap song. Oh, spin the cup clap clap song. Horse. No, seriously, what? Okies. A lot of them died. I could be wrong. Panda wouldn't lie to me for no reason. Panda wouldn't lie to me at all, I'd like to think. A lot of death. Okay, so we have glass, we have spectralite, we have ghost wire. We don't have ghost wire. We'll make ghost wire. How are we going to do that? Okay. Spectral processes are made in probably a fabricator. Are we out of fabricators? No. Okay, yeah, I was right there. And ghost wires are probably made out of a similar thing. They are indeed. Okay, so let's assume that we're going to do something like that. Right? We've assumed this thing. And we're going to assume that doesn't go anywhere. These go out like this. This assumption is not really an assumption thing, it's just what I'm doing. And then we got to get A large amount of ghost wire from there to there. No, that's terrible. I assumed it's tendril. Okay, new plant. We have spectral light coming through here. And we also have spectral light coming through here because stuff it, I can't figure out a better way to do it. So spectral light and glass comes through here, yes, and then we have green and reds through here. Yeah, that works. There's glass. Move that up one. And we move that down one. Okay. Then I need my greens and reds. Because in true Factorio fashion, can't make anything without your greens and your reds. I don't make enough reds. Oh god, I'm having flashbacks of the time I was doing speed runs. Lee was like, hey, you have fun doing speed runs. I was like, yeah, I will, yay. He never told me about the existential horror of not having enough red chips. I should have been warned. I was just a boy. Living in a lonely world. I was just a small-time cat. Not a small-town cat, a small-time cat. I think we do it this way. Making chips in South Detroit? Yeah, that's one. You know me, I'm always making things in South Detroit. Gave up on rhyme, too much pressure, you'll never live it up. Don't you worry about it. Don't fret at all. It's all good fun. Oh, not Detroit. Yeah, oh, I know that song. Now the question is, there's a couple of questions here actually. The first question is, how is this actually going to work? So that makes the chips. Be happy for that. And that makes one spectral processor. Okay. 22 hours, not bad actually. If I do say so myself. And as always, I do. Look on anything there. Eh. The, yeah, double up insert is actually what I was thinking about doing. I can do it that way. Now, the question is, how do we get them back out again? The answer to that, I astound you, noble viewer. Astound and delight you. Better than doubling down. Dude, I love doubling down. Middle? Talking about? Oh yeah, that was the plan. Sorry. That's the plan. The problem was the next belt had to go through here and the belt was in the way. So I needed to move that so I could do that. That was the intent. This belt was in the way. That's what I was doing. No, that was actually my intent. You have accidentally fallen for my trap card. Sorry, I don't know why I called you a dingus. I got very enthusiastic there and I apologize. It's not in the way anymore. Before it was like this, right? And when it was like this, where am I going to put this? Oh, right, there, because that's where it is on the order. It's not in the way anymore. Okay. Explain how I'm going to get this line into here when this belt's already here. No, I'm going to show you. This is how it was. Right? Oh no, I want to be on this area, but the square is already taken by chips. I am sad. Boo-hoo, they say. I am sad, chips. Because that's the bus. That's where they belong. No, it's not. They belong here. Yeah, the bus. You're right. That's not where they should be. Regardless. They should. Here. There we go. The chips on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The chips on the bus go round and round all day long. Shit, I could. You're right, I could just do that. I don't need to do that. It's silly. I could just output them one higher though. That's a valid point. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's funny. Let's just do it properly there for a change. Now everything's in the way. Alright. Point is, the base is spectacular and everyone is jealous. Especially Solburn. Rossetti? No, not Rossetti. That's I'm immediately afraid. For reasons I cannot explain. But I feel like I cannot reset my game of Animal Crossing. You know, Animal Crossing is a scary game when you're literally afraid to reset a game. Animal Crossing, it had its horror elements. Don't let anyone tell you it didn't. Oh, okay, the reason I can't do it anymore is because I've run out. Okay, that makes sense. I am worried about the lack of ghost crystals that we seem to be showing. We need like loaders. Okay, do we just need to make loaders? Because I keep seeing loaders being useful now. Oh, they need spectralite. Might be right. Anyway, we'll do loaders next. So I am here because I need more fabricators. Make a load of them. Loads of them, mate. Good that we only go for one stack of fabricators, given how useful they are. It's absolutely adorable. I am absolutely adorable. Obvious. Standing on the train tracks, looking at the map made me nervous. Which train track was I standing on? Some of the train tracks are absolutely fine to stand. Born and pairs forever twinned, rest assured they'll do their best. You know what, we're gonna research this, not because I want it, because I want the one below me. This one's mostly fine. The cube's miles away. But, you know I didn't consider any of that when I stood there. You know I didn't. There was zero thoughts going through my head when I stood there. And you know I would blame everyone except myself if something went wrong there too. Like, what? Game? Why are you so bad? Game bad, guys. Guys, game bad. Game bad, guys. That's what I would sound like. Game bad, guys. Bad game. Bad game. I don't know what that voice is. The new one, that's for sure. I don't particularly hate it. I don't particularly like it much either. Bad game, guys. It sounded hurtful. It did actually, didn't it? I don't know who I was mocking. I thought I was mocking myself, but you know what? You're probably right. It probably was hurtful to someone. To them, I apologize. Unless I don't like them, in which case I'll live. Okay. Oh man, loaders. Oh man, loaders. Oh man, loaders. Look at it go. They eat a lot of power. They do, but I also make a lot of power, so it should be alright. That's the logic I'm going to go with. Okay. You overground the red-green. Yeah, it sounds... Sorry. I see what I've done there. You're welcome. That's funny. That's one of my good designs. I'm always happy to see one of my good designs. Why isn't it working? Because it needs spectralite. That'll work. So that'll make us 48 per minute. God, I hope we don't need a lot of these. Where's car? Oh, it's over in the rare earth metals. That's cute. We haven't got around to building them yet. We'll get around to it. I suppose we should be doing that instead of logistics robots, because I said I'm not doing those. So let's do the thing we're going to use, right? We may have a problem with insufficient glass coming up. I've noticed that problem is a potential. Especially when there's no rocks. Why is there no rocks? Could be my rocks. Why were you here if no rocks? Why were you here if no rocks? Where did the rocks go? If no rocks, why rock shaped? The valid question, Zoe. Speaking of rock shaped, I'm feeling kind of warm right now. Ah, there we go. Got my little fan on. Okay, so now I think what we're going to do is we're going to consider making a... I was going to say consider making a new type of research, and I'm like, the labs are here, the research is here. I guess we're training it. Yep, new type of science. We have to train it because there's literally no other option. Card? Yes. Okay, spectral processor, haunted energy cell, bottle language. Easy enough. We should probably do that properly as well. Well, I mean, that's why the train line exists, right? We can bring that train around there, past the ghost crystal. Yeah, I mean, that's why the train line exists. So we need to get these haunted energy cells. Now, I'm a little concerned about the number of haunted energy cells I have or do not have. By that I mean, I don't have enough. I don't seem to make enough batteries. Why are we not making enough batteries? What's going on here, eh? Oh, because I ran out of metals for a time. And I assume everything's still trying to catch up. Right, I was unaware of running out of metals would be that bad for my... See, showing us in a Canadian. Excuse me? I'm not Canadian. I'm very confused. I say A. Here we say A. It's not A, it's EH. Eh. Or AY. It's also a Kiwi thing, thank you very much. Fight me outside. And confirm Kiwis do that. If Zoe's on my side, you know I'm right. Don't get used to it, I never will. Alright then. Then we'll start researching productivity. Wait, why can't I research? Okay, deep core mines. Yeah, we'll get onto those shortly. So at that point, that should really do that, then it really expands how much we've actually got coming through. Sure, we use it faster, but isn't that the point of resources? Use them as fast as humanly possible? Isn't that what the capitalist society of today has taught us we must do? Use resources to hell with future generations? I'm a good consumer. All hail his noodly appendages. My favourite kind of build. A spaghetti build, right. For some reason I thought you were talking about the tendrils, and I'm like... Yeah, tendrils are happening too, but that's unrelated to this. Yeah, we got some spaghetti. We've got some... Like, occasionally we have some level of refinement. I feel like every game of Factorio, for... I feel it's for everyone, but also for me, is like the constant battle of trying to keep things organized, but also failing. Really sick thing about you is today you did 12 hours of work in 8 hours. Proud of yourself? Ugh. Don't get used to that feeling. Never be proud of yourself. Refined spaghetti, yeah. I think, you know, I think every Factorio player goes through it. I just don't usually try to clean it up afterwards. I'm usually like, yay, the spaghetti's terrible, and then just leave it. Okay. Now the reason why we're not getting more metal is because we've actually run out. Hopefully there's more coming right now. There is not. Oh dear god. Oh, the cube's making stuff. Okay, so the cube's still trying to make enough metal to deal with the shortages. That's fair. Wait. Oh, we have too much calcium still. Shoot. Oh, shoot, mate. Okay, we need to speed up parts of that then. We should go get the car while I'm over there. Refined spaghetti. That's quintessential Factorio players. There's a book that I read for my son, and in it is one of the characters is a lion, and I always just do like a really bad Astarian voice. It's really bad. It's really just an absolute foppish voice, and it's so much fun to do. No, 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 no. Antlers are a bore, Lion said. A golden mane like mine would cheer him up for sure. And I read it like that every night. Well, every night I read that particular book. You know it's bad when I actually did the line wrong and I know where it was. No, 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 antlers are a bore, and a golden mane like mine, Lion said, you know, would cheer him up for sure. But I messed up the line. I messed up the line from Wizard of Oz. No, it's a book called The Very Cranky Bear. In the jingle jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, four little friends found the perfect place to play. Zebra had fantastic stripes, and Lion a golden mane. Moose had marvelous antlers, and sheep, well, sheep was plain. None of them noticed that someone else was there. Sleeping in the cave was a very cranky bear. Roar went the bear, roar, roar, roar. He stomped his feet and gnashed his teeth and chased them out the door. Now, in the jingle jangle jungle on a cold and rainy day, four little friends had nowhere warm to play. I am surprised I know this book as well as I do. I'm wondering if I can keep going. I mean, no one would notice if I got it wrong, but I would. What is the next bit? The next bit is them deciding what to get the bear. But I don't know what the line is. Maybe if we cheered him up, he'd let us... We scratched a furry chin. Maybe if we cheered him up, he'd let us come back in. My antlers always cheer me up. Let's get that bear a pair. No, 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 Lion said. Zebra said if I didn't have my... No. See, I lose it there. I lose it there. I'm kind of all over the place. Again, though, I'm surprised I got as far as I did. Good children's book, though. It's always important when you're doing reading a children's book. What? Oh, because you're going to get fuel. It's always important when you're reading a children's book that you've got to do the voice. The voice is important. As I said, I'm surprised I knew that book as well as I did. I've read it a lot. Lil K's not at the stage of asking for a particular book, so typically what happens while I'm changing him, getting him ready for bed, Panda goes and like, gets a book from the bookshelf. She usually asks for requests, and usually I don't care, and then I'm like, oh, okay, we're doing this one then. That's cool. Okay, so... Why did I come over there? Oh, because I want to try and speed the cube up. Down the outside of the tracks. The inside of the tracks is where the factory is. I mean, at this point I could just take a train. We're probably almost at the point to start requesting things again. How much do we need before we start requesting stuff? Oh no, we've still got 30,000 basic matter to go. Never mind, good sir. Okay. We'll sort out the thing later. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. No one knows. We ran out of metal again, didn't we? Shit. If we made explosives, we could make all this a lot faster. Does about 62.5 per second, which is actually quite a lot, but I feel like the factory uses more than that. Also doesn't count like the few seconds it's charging. Still, I mean, look at all that metal coming out. Not bad. And the cube goes around to see if it needs to come back. Here's the problem. It goes all that way and goes, oh yeah, no, we still don't have near enough, and then it comes back again. We have plenty of power. What is O testing? Where does O come from? Oh, O comes from here. Too much calcium, which we know. We know there's too much calcium. Okay, there are fine metals coming in. Hopefully with the last batch, it's tidied up a little bit of how much I needed. I feel like the answer is not as much as I wish it had. But yeah, it's still trying to really get through it all, isn't it? Like, it's just not getting through to make the batteries. We could take a quick break to get productivity modules. That might be a better way to do it. Which... Do we need to research those, or have I already done that? I already researched them. Okay, they need advanced engine units, which unfortunately that is more metal. Can't kill the metal will live on. The red chips are being consumed faster than I can build them because they all require metal. Ah. I don't know that song, but it seems very pleased to exist. Song by Nano War of Steel. Okay. See, I was going with Tenacious D. We've got some bottle consciousness on a dead line there. They're a humor band. Well, that's like a large percentage of what I listen to, so maybe I should check that out. We might need to get rid of some joy very soon. Can't kill the metal will live on. Something tried to kill the metal. I don't know the song well enough to be able to go with the orders. But I used to listen to the song a bit. Okie dokie, lucky. What's my plan? My plan is I need the haunted energy cells. Met means dead in Hebrew. Well, you can't kill the metal. The metal will live on. Not allowed. It's forbidden. Wait, why did I just see the novice reply? Oh, there's novice, I see. Oh, and I've done the classic confusing inputs and outputs. Classic mistake there. Okay, hang on. How much does this want to take when it's really going? It wants to take 14 per minute. How much do we make? 180 per minute. 360 batteries are required per minute to make that. We make not 360 batteries. Probably not helping us. Oh yeah. Thank you. Sorry. You've been a good kitty. Or a good panda. What? I heard you walking around out there. GG. I said GG to Panda, and then she's like, but I wouldn't play any game. She's not wrong. Wait, no, it was correct. If you have enough inputs, which I don't. I always have enough inputs. I know. You don't need to tell me that twice. Thicker, darker, and goopier. Alright then. Thicker, darker, goopier is what you say on my dating profile. No, it didn't. Absolutely did not. See, I need to clarify that one that I did not say that, because that's just a bad. It just puts Panda in a bad light. I don't want to put Panda in a bad light. She's wonderful. Make a pseudo-medicine brand called Goopia to destroy Gwyneth Paltrow. Right men than me have tried to destroy Gwyneth Paltrow. You cannot. She's some sort of lich. Begun the goop wars have. I love two-sided belt. What do you mean? Yeah, I do. That's the way I do things. If someone asked me to describe myself in one word, I'd say two-sided belt. It would make a lot of sense, but it would also be correct. trying to build. No one said belt. Look, you know I can't read, okay? Oh shit, it makes tendrils. Don't link it. Don't do it, Soulburn. I'm watching you. Is there a mod for watching you? There is, it's on Reddit. Unfortunately, on Reddit, Soulburn is also a mod watching you. Can you Linkin Park? God damn it. No, everything you said me pushes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to motherfucking break. I used to love Linkin Park. You know what? There's one of those, I used to love Linkin Park. I still do, but I used to love them too. No, it's not necessarily true. I only listen to like 2 songs of theirs these days. Yeah, I don't know who that person is, but I do know the name compared to like what I've just said. Don't mind me, I'm just using a speedrun trick. Also, he died. That's alright, we all die eventually. Speak for yourself. Dude, I'm gonna die in a flood. You told me this. %9 of people living have not, who ever lived haven't died. The scariest number is that 9% of the of people who ever lived are now. Life's a lich, then you never die. Speaking of liches, here's Maholic. And I said liches before he says I said anything else. Maholic, thank you so much for the raid. I am actually about to end very soon, but I still appreciate the raid. Thank you. How you doing? So like a slug in a swamp? Or a fruit of the undead? Like a type of undead wizard. You are an undead wizard, that's what I'm trying to say about you. But one of the cool ones. You know. Like the ones that just keep coming back. Yeah, what were you playing? You were playing Factorio? Okay, so let's get these tendrils out of here. And we'll chuck them back inside the box. Light green deck and magic. Nice. Light green's alright. Not my favourite colours to play, but I respect your desire to play a bad colour combination. I'm joking, I'm joking. Nothing's wrong with green black. It was awful? Was it? I have a friend who swears by green black. I mean, he swears by a lot of things, but also by green black. I think he just enjoys swearing, quite frankly. White, red, white just stomped. I mean, it really depends on the archetype of the time you're playing, I suppose. Like, different formats have different things that do well. Red, white do be fast, though. You know what, Solbert, I know you're making a joke, but in the comedy set, pink was a colour, so I suppose you could play Blackpink. Not really, but... I've been thinking about the 40-hour achievement. I reckon it's possible. I was just wondering how you'd do it. I mean, obviously it's possible. I mean, for me. How's Train Cubes? It's going well. Anyway, speaking of which, I might call it here for the night because the science is going to be done and I really don't want to do it right now. I think for doing the space thing, for me, it would be... I'm cheating, I'm building large. Is there any way to not cheat, apparently? I told you, that's how you play Factorio. Make big factory, then Factorio works. Everyone builds too small. I was thinking about it, like, I think if you're always building a ship, you're probably in the right space. Also, designing a ship, then loading and using that ship design, while it's cheating, it's not a speed run, so it's a legit strategy. Anyway. Hello everyone. How you doing? Thank you for being here today. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you're new, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. You do what you do. I say it every time, because I can't make people do anything. But I'd love it if you did follow. I'd appreciate it. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt, where I post VODs, and also Darkest Dungeon 2 Kingdoms. I'm doing a secret run. Ooh, no, it's not secret, it's exclusive. So if you want to watch Darkest Dungeon, head over to YouTube, hit the follow button, or the subscribe button, do whatever you want there. But if you want to watch it, do that. Or just keep an eye on the Discord, because I've got a separate group there for posting when I post things there, so that way you don't actually miss out. So it's in the Discord there as well. I even made a thumbnail for it. That's dedication from me. I mean, I really just slapped 3 graphics together and put a number on it, but still, more than you normally get from the old pal SeiferKatt. I will next be streaming on... That's a cool thumbnail, thank you. I will next be streaming on Saturday. 1st of April. 1st of February? Got a number, yeah. I plan to increase that number for each one. Because I'm not making... I'm not making an entirely new thumbnail for each one, so each one's getting a number increment. And yeah, I am done for the night. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see everyone in the future. Probably Saturday. But if not Saturday, I'll see you when I next see you. Or you'll see me, I won't see you, because it's the whole thing about a web camera. I can't see you. Because if I did, I see what you're wearing. It's nothing. Anyway, now it's being weird. Bye, everyone. That's so gross.